fuel tank.
It's kind of weird. So today is going to be our prep day for pulling the motor. Dad's currently disassembling the front end here, getting all that pulled out. And I'm draining the fluids down here. Oil is just drained, about to drain the transmission fluid, drop the pan and all that. Then I'll drain the coolant from the radiator, and then we can, maybe if we have time today, put the radiator in the car just to kind of mock it up and see what that'd be like. Kind of got it moved up here in a nice spot right next to the truck. So that's what we're doing right now. Alright, so oil's all drained. We're under the truck. There's our special guest. Oh my god, that was great.
What happened?
She stepped on the pan and scared herself. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we're going to take the trans pan down. We got all these little, I think 13 mils. Let's see, 13 mils, yeah. So take that down just to drain the fluid and get that out. And then probably drain the coolant, which is up in there. Yeah, so I guess over time these bolts just kind of loosened up. They're all kind of in there by hand almost. Usually it just takes like one turn to break it free, and then they're all pretty loose. Well, except for that one. Let's see.
Already freaking bleeding.
Already bleeding?
Already bleeding.
There we go. Oh, alright, that one's a little stuck. Focus, come on. Let's see if she can focus in here. Come on. There we go. So we got the pan leaking. Can't believe I just said that. We got that leaking. There's two more bolts we got, but I'll probably take those out in a minute. I've got this one here and then two more over there. I'll leave this one in. Just drop these two, that way we get it all we can. Probably should have checked to see if there's actually a drain plug on this, but there's not, so oh well. Let's see if we can kind of pull it loose a little bit. So another thing that's kind of funny too, as I'm doing this, I keep kind of resting my arm on the exhaust because we didn't really run it for, just a second. So I actually, grab it, it's not hot, whatever. But this cat right here is so hot. I keep brushing my hand against it and it's like burning the crap out of me every time. So I don't know why it got like 20 times hotter than the rest of the exhaust, but, well, I mean, obviously science and mechanics would tell you why, but I'm not here to tell you why, so. And another good thing is, though, the header bolts for the exhaust manifold attach right there. Right there. So, be able to disconnect that pretty easily from down here. The other one's right here. So, that'll be pretty simple. And then we can do that too while we're down here. So, I'm going to finish getting the rest of the little bit of oil out of here, or transmission oil out of here. Transmission fluid, jeez. I hate when people say transmission oil. Anyway, we get the little bit of that out of there, and then we'll keep moving. Alright, so while I was down there doing all the fluids, the radiator and the core support and all that and condenser were all taken out by my dad. So we've got all this space now, literally like enough to sit in. The glare's kind of bad. So right now I'm just getting the rest of the fluids out, clipping the lines for the power steering for the rack and all that. Got the radiator hoses and all that out, kind of clipped and all that. So next step after I do that, got is going to be maybe cut the exhaust off if we can get to it, get the drive shaft out, and the shift linkage to the actual transmission, because that's kind of going to be in the way. So that's kind of what we're up to next. Yeah, unfortunately the bolts for the exhaust I couldn't get out. I figured they weren't going to come loose, so I just kept, assuming that we were going to be able to get it out. But so we're just going to cut it off as anyone else would do. So we're going to have a little stubby exhaust. Probably have to make a new one. My friend is very good at that. He's the one that's going to be helping us on Sunday to pull the motor. He's the one that's got the engine hoist and the expertise, and plus he's done this sort of thing a lot. He's very happy to be a part of the video. He was telling me that he's excited. So he's kind of my smarts guy. We'll say that. So he's going to be the brain of the build. That's it for now. I'll get back to getting these wires off, or the power steering hoses off, and then see what I want to tackle next. If it's going to be the transmission stuff, or the drive shaft, or cutting the exhaust off. Alright, to end off the day, we decided to take the hood off just for the heck of it, kind of makes for better room in there. We got the, I started getting the passenger side exhaust cut. However, we broke a bit, or a blade on our Sawzall. Where's it at? Yeah, it's somewhere under there. So, as you can possibly see, let's see where she's at. It's kind of dark under here, so I don't think we're going to be able to see it. But, yeah, you can kind of barely see it. Right there. There's a line. That's the cut. Really dark in there, but either way, tried to get that, couldn't get it all the way, so we'll just use a better blade on it. We got the drive shaft down. That wasn't too hard. There were just a couple snap rings in there. Where's it at? It's up in there. Trust me, it's down. So we got the drive shaft down, so we're able to push the truck back and be able to close our door to the shop. So and of course we had to get that anyway to pull the transmission and the motor. So I think that's all we had to do tonight. Shift linkage was already disconnected, so I didn't realize that I had disconnected that when I was under there. I kind of wasn't paying attention. So I got that done, and is now ready to be pulled. Got plenty of space up there. Just put the engine hoist here and then just pull it out that way. So hopefully that goes pretty well.